handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he keeps it. Fights through the tackle.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll give it to the running back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Clemson now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Solid driver to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Makes a quick grab. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to score with a run to the right. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Now you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looking to pass. It's Sand. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And they've got the returner corralled. first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down after that previous play. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running right, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A screen to the wide receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back in motion now. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Who's in the clear? Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Davidson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
But another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Blitz and a quick sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the 1st.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First play of the drive, they look to the right. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, and be back for the second half. The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Running back has it on the screen there. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Powering through the defender. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Randall. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, making a really nice play for lost yardage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. A deep shot to the right. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Peoples. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Peoples. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Positive yards.
Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover 1, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball in the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to